Evening all. Okay, it's the daily Warzone final. I'm just going to mention the stream. Daily Warzone final, and unfortunately the chase is on repeats at the moment. It was yeah, the chaser caught them up. About a minute to spare. Quite crushing today. Okay, so 40 seconds to go, and let's put the Twitch tab on. Can't log in at the moment. Okay. Try again. Why do I keep losing that login as well? I've just lost the login there. Okay, let's go back. I'll try and load that later for a bit of a chat. Okay, so if you're on Twitch, come to the Kingscrusher Cafe. It's a room on the left. If you click rooms and then scroll down that list, there's a scroll on the right. You'll see the Kingscrusher Cafe. If you want to join the chat here, that'd be cool. So daily Warzone final is going to be starting very shortly. Okay, so yeah. Starting soon. So 50 event at 2122 average rating. I think I was a bit unlucky yesterday. I had an early, very tough opponent. Ideally, I want to sort of have a good start. Really, ideally, I got back into it later. I mean, crawling into the top 10 is good anyway. In this, it's a tough tournament. Don't really want to draw. It will take time to get a new game. Why not play this game? Take on here. I've got the dark square bishop. Tuck it away if needed. Okay. Nice knight on f4. So the check here is about knight h3 on that f2. The check was also very tempting. Maybe g5 for g4 just to put pressure at rook f1 on that f2 square. Got focal point here, knight, queen and bishop. So g5, g4 looks fairly logical. We're going to play bishop f2. Or is it too risky, bishop f2? It is going into kind of self-pin. But it is driving the king away. So you can't castle. If I unpin... it's got bishop g4, it's check, bishop g4 is check. Okay, but I'm a bit loose here. Okay, so get this back. I guess he's got f6, no, it's queen g6. I hold on to g4 for a moment. Okay, still hold on to things. If I castle here, or is it too risky? Alright, I want to sort of, well, there's a pin here. Bishop d4. I think what else do I want to do here? That's getting a bit dangerous. That g4 is a bit loose, unfortunately. Am I going to end up losing g4? If I make way for rook g8 to protect g4 against queen e2. I think queen e3 is tempting. Mind you, this rook g8 also did stop. Okay, bishop e3 for a moment. Or taking, maybe just taking, help solve a problem. A bit ahead on the clock. If I take it and take on d5, he's going to attack my rook. He moves the rook. Okay. Protect this for d5 and bishop d4. I'm going to move my rook to h6 away from being attacked. Okay, d5 here is useful because the king's on c3. But he can move the rook attacking my rook. What about knight g5? Okay, this one. Ah, no, I think I'm going to lose the exchange there. Ah, it's unfortunate. There's rook e5. Yeah, this isn't good. Panic. I'm not losing another piece straight off the bat, am I? I'll play this. It's not brilliant, it's going to be said. I don't want to give him a huge pass pawn straight away. 19 seconds to finish me off. It's oh, that a6 is going to be bad. Can I get a pass pawn here without losing too much material? I can't move the bishop anywhere. Bishop g1 would have been good. Oh. Oh, he's only got like 9 seconds, and he's blundered there. Pre-move there. Check. Another check. Whoa! Blimey! That's not the sort of first game to enjoy. I was doing well then in that rook. Oh, that rook on the h7. That was tough going. Blimey. Okay, bit of a wake up already. Oh, that's easier. Let's get back up there. Knight c6 really. Third. So this guy's already won 5 games or something. What's going on here with this 2-3-7-4? He beat me yesterday, this guy. He's already played like loads of games. 5 games. I could play knight b5. Takes Kindia. No, I think that's okay. Okay. Maybe knight b5 should be stopped because of this c7 issue. Knight b5 is on c7. If I took. How can I just not win this d pawn here out of interest? And it's on that diagonal, which is useful. Stop f5. Actually, couldn't I just take on f4 as well? If I just take on f4, is that asking too much? No, I can't do that. Right, so bishop f5 here. If bishop c4 d5. This looks like good news. So I just take this one. Bishop d3 coming up. And there's a knight f4. With bishop e2 winning the exchange. Okay, this guy's like a hare. The dog race is just shooting off. Is the electronic hare? He's got 8 games there. I had that really tough first game. Okay. I'll stop knight g4s. I think I want to play. Oh, I want to play that anyway. It's giving up a pawn for not much, surely. Okay, so I can just hold that pawn for a moment. It's giving up d5 as well. If he takes, I'm protecting d5 pawn. Oh, f7. Okay. This should be a good outcome. If I take on d7 here, do I not win a piece or something? Just need to develop these pieces. Knight d2 without. Okay, he's got the check. Is that really dangerous? Probably. What can I do about it? I can't do much about it. This is getting too dangerous because of queen h3. I'm going to have to give up the queen. There's e6 for d5. I'll try and get this d5 check in. That's a bit cheeky of me, but it saves the day. Tactics saved the day in what was otherwise a terrible position. His queen was coming to h3 if I'd moved. I think that's good news. If queen f6, well, let him take my, get that rook. Okay, a bit lucky there. Okay, d5 or not? Slide again. Okay. D4's not vulnerable just yet here, like in that other game. It's when he moves his queen I can take on D4. In fact, can I play this to just take on D4, just distract the queen, otherwise bishop G4 is useful, or H3. Maybe going for H3. Fawn pawn. Okay. How do I get a knight to G3 here? I'll stop the use of B5 for a moment. This E4 could be vulnerable in that E file, semi-open E file. So bishop D7, rook E8, and just try and pile up here. Okay. I can take here, damage my structure. Maybe I should take here. I can take on F4 here. And then D3's hanging if you took the queen. Can't win H4 straight off the bat. Will he take the queen? Okay, what's the best here if I take queens off? I could take on D4 then bishop C6, or just knight E5 maybe. This D5 square is a bit of a concern. I suppose he's going to try and get this pawn. If rook F4, maybe G5, I'm weakening at F5 too much. Alright, if I take here and then take an F5, and I've got knight C4. Okay, that's interesting. I've got pressure on E4 here. So I'll just protect that for a moment. Okay. F7's... Oh, he's threatening rook g6 there. Okay, so... If I just play this for a moment. There's bishop c2, there's rook e6. I'll end up losing a piece here. If I'm not careful. Okay, he hasn't gone for that. He just takes on f7 though, and I've lost a significant advantage here. Mind you, this rook and pawn in, he's letting me take on b2. I've got an advantage here now, surely. I don't want to lose that a pawn to the check. If I put my pawn on a3, okay, I'll get these pawns up. There's two connected passed pawns there. If I just take on a2, that's convincing enough. Put it on a3. Right, I'll protect this with g5, then I'll try and make progress with b4. Right, bring my king across. If I can move. Let's let me put his king on the back row. So I can bring my king in. Quite easy. Friendly mate. Or this pawn. Looks hopeless. Okay, so yeah, it's going okay. This guy is not that far. Oh, this guy again? Okay. Reverse French defense or not? Let's just let me take on e5. Is this a way of getting counterplay or something cheeky? A way of getting counterplay. Am I solid enough? Can I just play f3 and e4, extra pawn in the centre? Bishop b4, I can just take that. Okay, so let's play e4 here. Oh, I can just take that. I can play e4 now. It's pretty solid. Extra piece. I'll clamp down on b5, maybe knight c4. Okay, still trying for play. I'm not really convinced this is counterplay, is it? If I just win that pawn and go back and then play knight c4. Or even, I don't know, can I just simplify, just take that off? Oh, hang on, let's not lose that one. Rook d1, then knight f1 to e3. Can I just take a5 as well? While I'm at it, to stop a4 from black. Okay, so here, what has he got? I can set the exchange to just get rid of another piece. That gives me rook c1, okay. It's a pretty safe position, I would have thought, if I just advance these pawns in the centre, especially after that. Headless chicken. Oh. Okay, no, he carries on. No, he doesn't. Okay, so okay, so far. Try for a king's engine. Set up. Can I just take with the pawn? Try and play f5 soon. Take like this, got the pawns in the centre. It's deep diagonal here. This is a bit vulnerable to queen c5. Play queen e7, putting queen c5. Queen b4 for queen b2. It's got bishop e3. Okay. I just seal the pawns like this. I suppose he has got that. That's going to be annoying. Okay, rook f6. Can I get my queen back in the game? Rook g6 and something, or not. Queen b6 to get rid of the queens would have been good. Probably. Or e5 here. There's a check. So I'll play for e5. Is that too dangerous? There's rook g6 to follow for queen c7. Oh, left his queen on pre. Right. I'll just take that. Come back in the centre. What's going on? Okay, so yeah, dropping pieces. Thankfully it's not me tonight dropping pieces too much. So this guy's played 10, he's on 55. Maybe he's resigning quickly or something as well. Okay. This will do. B3 system. Okay, looks good. Knight d7 doesn't quite work. If I play for knight a4, knight c5. Knight c5 or knight g4 at some point. Knight g4 for knight h6, that'd be mate. If that bishop and knight coordinate. I could take on c5 here, that's a bonus. Weakness of the last move. I'm on d7 now. So say bishop c8. I'm going to protect this guy. So I can play knight g4. Well, let's go back here. Alright, so okay, for the moment let's just hold that position. Knight d7 would win the exchange as a threat. I'll try and play for that anyway if I play dislodge the knight. What's this enter the tournament thing? Well, I'm getting a grip here on the dark squares if he takes like that. If he takes like this, I'm getting a grip here. That knight g4 for knight f6, that's probably quite dangerous. A nice dark square grip. Way to break down the defense here. I'll bring the rook to h3. Will he let me play rook h3? So rook h5 is now threatened. Queen f6 is the only move. I'm just going to play rook 8. Oh no, hang on, I'm pinned. I'm pinned. I can't play that, mate. It'll be pinned. I'm going to move my king. Good safety point. Oh, now it works better because there's queen g7. Okay. Good to notice these things about the king. Oh, this guy I think beat me the other day. Maybe try to French the fence against them. Knight c6 against the Tarash. Stopping the annoying pen. Just get rid of that for a sec. Do I mind the exchange of queens here? castle here. Knight c5 maybe I should take, otherwise I get mated. Now d4, I've got this pin. That pawn's not going anywhere anyway, so it's, I don't know. I'm on c2. If I win c2, for the heck of it, because it's blocked, but my king is safe enough there with that c5 pawn. So can I not just get an attack? Coulson had a sort of position like this, and he played for g5 against someone. I'll wait for a5 for a6. Let's keep things locked down there, hopefully. b5. There's knight a7 to b5. I've seen a cautionary game. It reminds me of that sort of blockade on b5. Cautionary knight on b5 game I covered recently, not too long ago. He held Tau actually with this blockade with a knight blockading on b5. But I guess he's going to try and break it down with an exchange sack. Can I play c6? Try and discourage any exchange sack. What's going to happen now? My queen's protecting b5 as well. What about just the centre for a moment? Although g4 is very, very tempting, but my queen's on b5 here. Okay, I'll start working on the king side. But I'm going to give up the f4 square. As soon as I play g4, that bishop could be dangerous in the future. But apart from that... Okay. How about g3, just to try and open lines here. Then there's d3 and rook e2, and I'm threatening queen f2. So I want to play rook e2. Okay, so starting to get some threats. Maybe just queen d5, just simplify. He's got queen g4. Okay, he doesn't want the queens on. That d pawn could be dangerous. He's only got 11 seconds. If I just... Oh, knight c3 wins the exchange. Then I can carry on with the d pawn. He's got king f1, I suppose. Okay, cool. Sometimes it's tricky, those exchange French. It's you've got to work hard sometimes. Or maybe try not to work hard, just accept an endgame. Okay. Symmetrical. Maybe get a blast with e4 at some point. Here, as a break. Not really. d5 for knight d4, threatening knight e6. I'll get this f5. Pressure, that looks promising. So if I take here, I'm still threatening knight e6. I'm going to play knight e6 here. If bishop, well, I've got bishop e6. I can win the exchange like that. So I win that exchange. That's going to be with check. Can I win the queen instead with knight c5 if queen d7? Queen d7, knight c5, queen e8. I'm not winning the queen, am I? Knight c7, queen f7. I win the exchange. Knight c5 wins the queen here. That's efficient. Actually, how for mate. Alright, we're going to go into this. Queen up. What if I just move the f pawn up? Shouldn't that be good? Have a pawn on f6. Okay. Get the queen across. Well, he's optimistic. Should he be? I'll try and blast his king with h5 or something. g4, g5. Just to hold f6 for a moment. Then h5. Alright, can I slowly just peel open with h5 here with rook h2, h5? Oh, I'm going to lose the exchange. Oh. Does it matter? That would simplify. Take the exchange. So if I bring the king to protect e4, then I can play h5 with pressure, surely. I'm going to get more than that pawn back. Giving up the rook now. Okay. Whoa, check and okay. Trying to catch up this guy. Tense again. Maybe this is sitting this time. Yeah, 5 f4. Threatening to squash the bishop. Does it matter about knight d5? Should I be worried? I'll just take this and play g5, knight g6, aim for g4. Is he going to take here? Okay, so h5 and g4 look like a King's Indian style attack. Maybe rook f7, bishop f8. Rook g7, knight h4, g4 coming up. Probably I should take there, because bishop f8 would have more of a target. Can I not just get rid of his... Okay, I have to protect this guy. Knight f6 is a little bit dangerous. Ah, so bishop e7, is that... If I try and get rid of that knight, yeah, it's not this diagonal. It's not that pleasant, this position. Okay. Taking on d5 here, though, might be okay. I can take on with the king and take on d5. There's no check there, apart from rook c7, which is really dangerous. If I take this, there's a pin. There's no bishop. There's bishop c4, which is dangerous. Okay, okay, great. So, I'll check here for queen d4 just to stop queen d3. Would he exchange queens there? I'm a bit short on time. I'm attacking the rook now. Would he be more tempted to exchange off queens? Nope. Let's get the king off this. Oh, Muppets. Okay, hang on. I've got this, thankfully. Panther sees a check, plays a check. I've just played this check. I've got a queen g2 next. Bit lucky there. Okay. Okay, so I'm still chasing this hare, this electronic hare. Rabbit. Okay. Oh, that helps the chase. So he's played 18 games now. So what is he doing to do that? Is he resigning very quickly? Some games that are taking too long or something. Okay, let him exchange actually. I don't want to give him such a dynamic of the F file. Now, on a bad day, I make this look really terrible. On a good day, it seems to work out smoothly. It really depends on what day it is, how much energy I've got, I think. I don't know. How precisely people play. I think it's given me everything I want, this H file. The fishing pile has been successfully bitten. I think. So, but the other day I just ended up losing all my pieces trying this. It was just ignored for a long time, till the right time. Okay, so here there's big problems. Thinking, okay, I'm going to lose position here, I suppose. Time for a lemonade. Okay, let's say rook e1, check, king f1. I could play knight f4 to stop the escape route, king e2, so I'm threatening queen h1 there. Then what does he do after that? That'd be tricky. This guy's probably breaking away even more. 179, he's just, every second he's winning. So I've been a bit unlucky here. So my basic plan is just taking a knight f4 to threaten queen h1. Okay. Oh, that was a bit luckier. Yeah, chase is on. 23 minutes to go. Let's play it like this. I'll close it up there just in case. He could play g3, I suppose. Just get the c5 square. Okay. Oh, bishop h3 would have been good. That's a shame. Not thinking. No time to think really, but I might get rid of the dark square bishops here, that might help. Who takes it? I'll go for bishop g5. Bishop f4, bishop f4 square might be useful. Hang a rook there. Rather than taking, because he's always got e5 as a break. Okay, I'll leave the dangerous pawn there for a moment. This gives also the idea of queen a5 at some point, or b5. Maybe I should take here. Okay. Now queen a5 looks more promising than before. In fact, a decoy for the queen just to get that queen c3 would be good. So queen d2, queen f3. Well, here rook f2, knight d3, win the exchange. Is that any good, or just not for a moment? Just double for rook f2, I think. Okay, so the little forcing move tactics here. There's rook f1. Knight d3 at some point, or okay. Can the rooks coordinate? Can my knight get to d4 here if I go like this? I'll check here. Okay. Can I protect that knight with e3 at some point? I'll play d5. I've got knight f3 as a defense on the f file. Oh, muppets. Ouch. Losing too many bits. Oh no, lost too many bits, rather. Pin that pawn for d4. If I'm getting d4, I might have a chance. Alright, so these pawns are pretty dangerous. I get to play queen d4, threatening queen a1, which is embarrassing for the configuration here. Okay. I'm in the lead for a change. Wow, I've overtaken the hare. Who would have thought? Okay. Threatening c5 if queen e7, trapping that bishop. So it's kind of reverse French defense. It's giving me that dark square bishop for nothing, as we've seen in the Alekhine over match. That can be really quite damaging. This dark square bishop on this diagonal, for example. I'll just put it there for a laugh. Try and keep my queenside space, but he could open up the c file and try and exploit my queen here. So do I want to take with okay, keep this side solid. Oh, knight e3. He's got knight e3 if he wants to be aggressive. Okay, so I play queen e3, queen b3. Is my centre crumbling? Take. Okay, e3 is a bit of a problem. There's a few problems here. Will he let me castle queenside? No, if I get in this knight e3, that would be good. You could play e3, make things a lot more difficult. Okay. I play queen e3 while I've got a blockade opportunity. Take it, lose that pawn, okay. So, I'll keep the dark square grip going with that pawn sack as well. Alright, so if I play something like bishop c5 or to avoid b4s, and then king f2, and then try and do something with this rook, maybe bring it to h4, h1 to h4, so king f2, rook h1, rook h4. Okay, I have to keep that like a winning exchange. Yeah. Is that worth it? Lose a bit of my blockade. These pawns are pretty dangerous. Can take it here. Queen's nice and centered. Okay, his queen's eyeing something. Alright, knight g5 for the back row. I'm covering c1 at the moment, so I'm threatening back row cheapo. Rook e8, queen c8. We're just taking, actually. Or either, anyway. Okay. Oh, I've been overtaken by the hare again. Oh dear, 16 minutes, 16. What can I do? He's got look at that game rate, 24 games. Oh dear. 2-3-3-1, okay. Passive move. I can only try and play for a hack attack to try and get a quick win. pawn, try for a quick win, that is. Okay. Try and weaken this diagonal. Mission accomplished. Right, if I play for d5 or something, or I'll play for d5. It's not very effective here. I could just give up this. Oh, it doesn't look right to do that. I'd rather do that, lesser evil. Giving up the light square bishop instead is pretty bad as well. Oh, this could be a rough ride ahead. Okay, I'm going to lose the light square bishop. This guy's going to be liberated on c6. On the other hand, no, it's going to be big problems. You can take on c6 even if you want. I'm just going to lose the exchange. There's king's still in the centre for rook e8 here. Rook e8. Oh, hang on, I'm just losing another exchange. Not good. 2 exchange down. Okay. Great. Would he make things easier for himself by sacking the exchange? Otherwise I'm going to try and pick up that g3. Yeah, it makes things a bit easier. Or tries to. I can still try for this g3. Okay. What can I do with the bishop? He's only got 30 seconds. What can I do with this bishop? His pawns are a bit on dark squares. Maybe a5. Try and encourage something, some sort of weakening. 24 seconds. I've just given them a passed a pawn. Great. Ah. Oh. No, it's cost too much time and everything. If I resign here, it's got rook c6. That's a shame. I shouldn't have indulged that too much after losing the exchange. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, standard attacking formation here. I'm going to take on c2. Oh no, I meant queen h4. Oh, muppets. Oh well. That would have been good. Man, this is all just not good. Okay, I'm threatening rook h5. He plays knight f4. Rook h6. Something. Okay. F. Play like this. f6. It's not helping. What would help here, in fact? Something like... okay, bishop e6 is a good installment, probably. Trying to win his pesky knight. Taking time out to win his knight would be good. You can attack my knight here and get his knight out, which is a real shame. Ah, it's another one I've blown. Ah, falling off the pressure of the hair was too much. Playing too unsoundly. Still playing unsoundly. Okay, Queen E8, yeah, Queen G6. Oh, maybe I should take her. Okay. Oh, this G file could be good. Okay, so on the Queen H, oh, it's got a good grip on the position. That F5 square. Oh, he's got Knight H6 winning the exchange. Oh, I'm still losing the exchange. What is it the last few games? I'm losing lots of material in the last few games. It's, can I get to play Bishop C6? Would that help? It might for Rook G8 if I get Bishop C6 and Rook G8. And Bishop C5 to try and put more pressure on. I'll just nick this A pawn soon. I've got Knight H6. Right, this stops Rook D1 anyway. Gives me a pass outside A pawn. Let's put that there. I'll just push that A pawn for a moment. Oh, that's nasty. Okay, what's going on here? Ah, I'm getting dismantled again. Is there no way of getting the queen off? If I king this guy, nope. I'm stuck here. That's Queen D5, I suppose. Trying for a back row. This looks horrendous. Trying to hold up F7 now. That doesn't look promising. Oh, Queen G8 is mate. Last 3 games, terrible. I've fallen off the horse. Can I get back on? Oof, last 3 games, okay. Can I give that one up, or maybe Bishop D2, maybe more cautious? Could play Knight G5 or not? Alright, I'll just have to play for this F5 plan. Oh, it's King D8, doesn't look right. Okay, maybe it's Super Nimzovich time. Protecting C3. If I play for that F5 break, how risky is this? I kind of manoeuvre the knight to G3 for F5. Right, hold this guy. And maybe double behind it and then F5. F5 straight off the bat. Let's get my king a bit safer. Pretend as though Rook B4 might be on the cards as well. Alright, so if I can I protect that c2 a bit more efficiently? Or wait for him to play g5 for f5. If I can protect it like that, then where can I have this bishop? Maybe h4 for bishop h3. Ah. Okay, that keeps things closed. I've got f7 target. f7 target. Get the king out of the pin so he hasn't got knight g6. I think rook f6 will be useful to consider. And that gives me... okay, this g5 target could be good. At some point. Why don't I just get this other rook round again? I have to protect now g4. If I get the other rook round somewhere to the f file. So probe that f7 again. Okay, once he gives me a chance to probe f7, I have to rearrange everything. So this guy... uh-oh. Uh-oh, bishop c2. Oh man. Have I still got any control of the position here? If I play bishop g4 to blockade that g-pawn, and then double again, he's got knight e7 to d5. Can I win this at f7 finally? Can give him play. He's only got 12 seconds to finish me off on the bright side. He's not threatening rook h3 just yet. I can get this pass pawn or something. I'll take that guy. So I've gone a bit pear-shaped. Well, that's a nice position to be in anyway. Can I win another game just to try and get second? I think I've got to decline. It takes too long to get another game. Oh, it's an annoying variation there. Changing that. Can I get a knight to f7 to d6? He's gonna... yeah, he's got a comfortable position. Probably rook c8. Got a chance. Knight b7 maybe to d6. He's got queen a4. Trying to win the material like the a7 pawn. Bishop b7 on d5. And then play a6 here. Knight c4 b5. Oh, he's got d6 almost winning a piece. I've got it protected. Can I go back to a kingside attack? Something if I move king h8 and then f5, f4. Alright, with tempo. Alright, knight d6 would be nice. I'm getting everything I want, I think. That blockade. So f4 would be nice next. Okay. Do I get any attack from this? I'll get the king out of there for a sec. Oh, bishop b4 is winning the exchange. Oh, that's a shame. It's not such a painful exchange I would have thought, because that bishop's quite good here. If I get bishop d6 in, oh man. I'll try and hold on to c7. Right, how do I hold on to c7 here? If I play b5, oh man. Actually, there's this little trick for rook g8. Who's gonna do that or not? Bishop d5 there might have been possible. That's interesting. Why is he letting me trap this? Right, b5 to stop the use of c4. Then I've got bishop d5. I should be back in the game here with bishop d5 now as a threat. The exchange down doesn't seem too painful here. The tournament's ending pretty soon as well. I hope it doesn't end before this game ends. How can I get a quick mate? One on h1. Nope. I'll have to try and win on time. I got him on time. Third. That's a really tough tournament, but this guy was just like a hare, chasing a hare, and it's just caused a panic. It caused me to play it even worse. That's my excuse. I don't know. Oh, not one of these again. Long playing against Botvinnik, sort of thing. Oh dear, oh dear. Cubits aside. Was that third or fourth? It might have been third today. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.